Welcome to the video, guys. This is Hobbycraft at Christmas. I went during half term with my boys, so I couldn't get all the prices, but still wanted to let you see what was at Hobbycraft during their Christmas period. So if you're crafty or anything like that, keep watching. So first up, we have some wooden ornaments which you could buy, you could make into these kind of things. They were really good at showing what was possible. The wooden ornaments here, you can either buy and keep them as they are, or you can paint them. They even had a whole packet where you could paint. Great for kids. They had a sleigh, Christmas tree, star, present box, all those kind of things that you could decorate yourself or leave them as they are. You had some blackboard signs here in stars, stockings, reindeers. They had the bigger ones in a star and a stocking as well. They're great at hot chocolate stations to write what the hot chocolate you're having that day, if you're having caramel or just a plain hot chocolate. So there was plenty here. And at the top, all along the top, was what was possible. And then at the bottom, it showed you all the different little things that you could buy from the trees, the reindeers you could paint, the nutcrackers you could decorate and paint. Even Christmas trees, again, you could buy them and keep them as they are if that's your thing, or you can decorate them yourself. Santa signs and dog Christmas bones as well. Because, you know, the dog's got to have a Christmas decoration too, right? And then we had some big snowflakes as well. And again, here's some better photos of the star. The Christmas tree and all the decorations that you would need. This is more for children. There was a lot of things for kids to play with. So this was the ceramic ornaments that children could paint. And even had a painting roller so they could make their own cards or anything, a colouring set, stickers, foam stickers, all sorts of different things that they could make their own Christmas decorations or Christmas cards or anything else that they want to do. If you are organising a kids' Christmas party or Christmas event with children, this is really great to keep them occupied. You had this massive picture that you could colour in yourself from the North Pole, and they also had an advent calendar painting where you could colour in one thing a day. Lots of different activities that children can get really into. So if you need to keep them occupied at any point, really go to Hobbycraft and see what little things you could buy to keep them going. That's gem art there if you are into gem art. I'm personally not. And then we got some more Christmassy bits and pieces down here for children to paint and play with. And you can even make your own Santa cushion. If you're into baking, you have Christmas tree molds, Santa, Christmas tree and present molds as well that you could do little chocolate things with. And then down here you had Christmas tins and Christmas kitchen activities as well. And you also had a rolling pin that had different things on if you're going to roll out pastry, as well as some stamps. You can make them into presents. And I think there was a Christmas tree as well. And then there was more Christmas cake decorations if you are a baker. And then we have Christmas stockings, which you can decorate yourself. Loads of different things with wreaths. You could buy them already done, or you could buy things where you make them. Do you make your own wreath? I personally don't. It would bore me, but I would love to know if you do. Do you make your own wreath at Christmas? But in Hobbycraft, they have everything that you need to make your own wreath. Have potpourri things to make your own Christmassy smelling potpourri sections. They had acorns and all sorts of different things. There is plenty there. They also had these little tea light holders with Christmas around, so your whole room would light up as Christmas, and garlands if you didn't want to do a wreath. Over in the fabric section, you had some fabric pieces, some more stickers. So if this is more your thing and you sew, these little things would be that extra decoration on. They had wreaths, they had holly, lots and lots of different things. They had other stockings as well that you could decorate, or you could just buy and leave them. Even had a dog paw one, which I think was really cool. Because all shops, you can't forget the dog, and some snow blankets as well. Here we have ceramic ornaments. So there was a range of different ones that you could buy and decorate yourself, or the kids could decorate. There was reindeers and houses and Christmas trees. You could even buy empty baubles and make your own bauble. We've done that before, and we've put photos in of the grandkids or the pets or anybody else to put on the tree. But you can fill them in anything you want. And here is all the little decorations that you could put inside the bauble, even a little camper van there. So if you want to make a Christmas decoration special for someone to look back on, Hobbycraft has got a range of things. You can make your own advent calendar. I thought this was pretty heavy, but my son said it wasn't and that I was weak. So there we go. Or you could buy a fabric one, a tree one, or different kinds of advent calendars you can buy and decorate yourself if that's what you wanted to do. Or you could buy them and sell them on also if that's what you want to do. Magic snow, never bought it, don't really know what it does. That gingerbread house is made of crochet, which was really cool to see. And then we've got some more wooden decorations, and some were felt as well, that you could sew things on or you could leave it as it is. Be great to have things where you sew it on and you sew your someone's name on, especially an unusual name that isn't really around anywhere else. And then you've got some more decorations here that you can either buy and keep or you can decorate yourself. The Christmas pudding style ones were initials, so if you want to buy your child or you an initial, they could do that. And they had lots of tartan things as well. And then they had some gonks, they had some snowman lights, star lights, Christmas tree lights, and they had some mini gonks as well. There are some little Christmas trees that you could pop up and decorate with the kids, and some snowflakes and everything else. And finally, they had some garlands and other bits and pieces, and a Christmas box for £12 for a Christmas Eve box, or just to stick things in and decorate as well, as I say. Moving on to the works now, let's see what they've got. They didn't really have much in our shop, but I'll show you what we've got. A message board for the elf, which I did pick up for my son, for his elf on the shelf. Different kinds of elves. So you have the original one, and then you have different ethnics now, which I think is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Seems that my son is mixed race. He loved it. You've got some games here, a whoopee cushion, which my son has got. He got one from Poundland and he thinks it's hilarious. And then above here, we have some more bits and pieces that you can do. We had an activity book here. This Grinch is a stretchy Grinch, and it was £4. So if you are a Grinch fan, because Grinch is everywhere. Christmas bag you can decorate and colour in yourself. Kids would love doing that. It'll keep them really occupied, and they can go and put all their Christmas sweets in. And then down here you had some more games. You had the rubber ducks for the bath, Christmas themed. They were £2 each. And you also had some little wind-up Father Christmas and Snowman, also at £2 each. Above here, you had an activity tube rather than an activity pack, which was £2. A pinball game, which was £2.50, I think, or £1.50. And then a Santa get ready pack with his footprints and a certificate and everything else, plus the letters for Santa, which was only £1. The light these were necklaces above. At the top they were necklaces. Then you had a range of gift bags, from dinosaurs to gingerbread men, some funky funny glasses to wear at the office party, some elf headbands, and this was modelling foam. You had it in a Christmas tree, which is £1.50, or you could buy it in a snowman, and some fake snow, and lots of Christmas cards, either for work friends, family, or for people at school. Moving on to some more elf bits and pieces here. You had some stickers, you had some be aware signs, some outfits. There was also a card game and some crackers that you could buy. And then you had the snap bands, some money wallets, and a big Christmas Eve box. The snap bands were quite cool. My son's into them at the moment. And then you had gift tags and more bags and little activities that the kids could do, like make your own Santa. You also had this Father Christmas snack tray as well for £5, but I have seen them bigger and better somewhere else. They had these children's crackers, which were £3, which I might go back and pick up. They had them in gonks, but they also had them in Father Christmas, Snowman, and the reindeer. And they had some Christmas style pens and pencils with erasers on as well. And then they had lots of stamps that you could have, like marking your cards with a gold stamp and colour in your own jigsaw puzzle as well. So there wasn't much that you see online in our shop, but we've got a very, very tiny works. So I'd love to know if your works has more and more things in than this one does. You got gonks, and you've got this dinosaur toy. They had it in red and pink, so depending on what your child or the person you're buying for enjoys more, but you had to hold it in, which I suppose is good and bad. And then we have wrapping paper and bags and more gonks and everything else. So that's it, guys. That's Hobbycraft and the work. So I didn't get all the prices because it was half term and it was busy. But I do have a Poundland one and a TK Maxx one coming. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.